Welcome to our channel where we delve into the darkest corners of reality. Today we bring you 3 disturbing true birthday horror stories that will make you think twice about celebrating your special day. So dim the lights, turn up the volume, and prepare to be disturbed. Imagine this, a child's laughter echoing through a brightly decorated house, the smell of cake filling the air, colorful balloons bobbing excitedly. It's a birthday party, a celebration of life, a joyous occasion. But what happens when the joyous occasion turns sinister? Our story takes us to a quaint suburban home where 8-year-old Emily is having her birthday party. Her parents, oblivious to the darkness lurking beneath the surface of their home, are busy entertaining a dozen energetic children. The house is alive with the sound of laughter, the thud of tiny feet, and the excited chatter of young voices. But as the day wears on, a series of unsettling events begin to unfold. It starts subtly, a door slamming shut on its own, a cold spot in the middle of the living room, a faint whisper carried on the wind. Emily, perhaps because it's her birthday, begins to notice. She sees things out of the corner of her eye. A fleeting shadow darting across the hallway, a flicker of movement in the reflection of her balloon. Her laughter dies down, replaced by a growing unease. Then the whispers start. They're faint at first, barely audible over the din of the party, but they grow steadily louder. The children, drawn in by the strange sounds, begin to quiet down, their laughter replaced by a nervous silence. Emily, her small heart pounding in her chest, feels a cold dread creep up her spine. The whispers seem to be coming from everywhere and nowhere at once, slithering out from the walls, hissing through the vents. Suddenly, the lights flicker and die, plunging the house into darkness. Screams pierce the suffocating blackness as the children scramble blindly for their parents. In the chaos, a blood-curdling scream cuts through the air, Emily's scream. When the lights flicker back on, Emily is gone. The birthday party, meant to be a celebration of life, becomes a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of the ordinary. The once joyous occasion is now a chilling memory, a tale of the unexpected lurking in the shadows. Our next story takes us to a bustling city where a group of friends are gathered to celebrate a 21st birthday. The mood is electric, the air thick with anticipation for the night ahead. Music spills out from the open windows of a downtown apartment, a beacon of celebration cutting through the night. Inside, the apartment throbs with life. Laughter, music, and the clinking of glasses create a symphony of celebration. At the center of it all is Jessica, the birthday girl, radiant in the prime of her youth. She laughs, she dances, she raises her glass in a toast to life, to friendship, to another year older. But even as she celebrates, a sense of unease begins to creep into her peripheral vision, a discordant note in the otherwise harmonious evening. It starts with a feeling, a prickling at the back of her neck, a sense of being watched. She glances around the room, her eyes scanning the faces of her friends, but everyone seems to be caught up in the revelry, oblivious to the unease that has taken root in her gut. She tries to shake off the feeling, attributing it to pre-birthday jitters, but the feeling persists, growing stronger with every passing moment. Then the doorbell rings. It's a jarring sound, cutting through the music and laughter, momentarily silencing the room. Everyone turns towards the door, their faces etched with curiosity. Jessica, her heart pounding in her chest, feels a chill run down her spine. One of her friends, ever the life of the party, shouts, "I'll get it!" Already halfway to the door, he flings open the door, expecting to see another friend, another well-wisher, another soul here to partake in the celebration. But the smile freezes on his face, his eyes widening in alarm, his jovial greeting dying in his throat. Standing at the door, illuminated by the dim hallway light, is a stranger. He is tall and gaunt, his face hidden in the shadows of a wide-brimmed hat. His eyes, however, burn with an unnatural intensity, piercing through the darkness, latching onto Jessica with a laser-like focus. The stranger steps into the apartment uninvited, his presence casting a pall over the festive atmosphere. The music, once so loud and vibrant, now seems to fade into the background, replaced by an eerie silence. The stranger's eyes never leave Jessica, his gaze unwavering, intense, predatory. He moves with an unsettling grace, gliding across the room, pushing past the now silent partygoers, his eyes fixed solely on Jessica. A wave of unease washes over the room, the celebratory mood evaporating like mist under a scorching sun. The air grows thick with tension, the silence punctuated only by the stranger's measured breaths. He stops in front of Jessica, his shadow falling over her like a shroud. He reaches into his long coat, his fingers disappearing into the depths of the garment. Jessica, frozen in place, her breath caught in her throat, can only watch, her eyes wide with terror, as the stranger produces a small, beautifully wrapped box. "Happy birthday, Jessica," the stranger rasps, his voice a chilling whisper that seems to slither through the room. "I believe this belongs to you." Jessica's birthday, once a celebration of life, is now irrevocably tainted, forever overshadowed by the chilling encounter with the stranger and the ominous gift he left behind. The memory of that night would linger, a haunting shadow over every future celebration, a reminder of the uninvited guest who turned joy into dread. Our final story is a chilling reminder that some birthdays are best left uncelebrated, a haunting tale that will make you think twice about blowing out those candles. It revolves around Daniel, a young man on the cusp of adulthood, completely unaware that he's living on borrowed time, his fate sealed by forces beyond his understanding. It starts subtly, a text message from an unknown number, wishing him a happy last birthday, a message that seems innocent but carries a sinister undertone. Daniel, initially dismissing it as a prank, feels a shiver crawl down his spine, a sense of unease settling in the pit of his stomach, a feeling he just can't shake. He tries to shake it off, but the message lingers in the back of his mind, casting a shadow over his usually cheerful demeanor, making every moment feel heavy and foreboding. The days leading up to his birthday are punctuated by a series of increasingly unsettling events, each one more disturbing than the last. He receives anonymous gifts, a single black candle, a mirror that shows a distorted reflection, a ticking clock stopped at the stroke of midnight, each item more unnerving than the last. Each gift is a chilling reminder of the ominous message, a harbinger of something sinister lurking just around the corner, a prelude to the horror that awaits. His friends, sensing his unease, try to cheer him up, attributing his strange behavior to pre-birthday jitters, unaware of the true terror that looms. But deep down, Daniel can't shake off the feeling that something is terribly wrong, a sense of impending doom that grows stronger with each passing day. The day of his birthday arrives, and with it, the fear that has been simmering beneath the surface boils over, threatening to consume him entirely. Daniel receives a package heavier than the others, wrapped in plain brown paper, its weight adding to the sense of dread that has been building. Inside, nestled in a bed of black velvet, lies a vintage Polaroid camera, an object that seems to pulse with a malevolent energy. It looks antique, its leather casing worn with age, the lens staring back at him like a watchful eye, an eye that seems to see into his very soul. He picks it up, his fingers tracing the cold metal, and as he does, a chill shoots up his arm, making him drop the camera as if it were burning him, the sensation leaving him shaken. That night, despite his growing fear, Daniel decides to face his fears head-on, determined to confront whatever is haunting him. He gathers his friends for a small get-together, hoping their presence will drown out the whispers of dread that have taken root in his mind, seeking solace in their company. But even as he forces a smile and pretends to enjoy himself, he can't shake off the feeling that he's being watched, a pair of unseen eyes following his every move. As the night wears on and his friends shower him with birthday wishes, Daniel receives one final text message, a message that will seal his fate. It's from the same unknown number, and it simply reads, "Smile, Daniel, I'm here," a message that sends a wave of terror through him. Panic seizes him, his heart pounding in his chest, his breath coming in short, sharp gasps, the room closing in around him. Daniel's last birthday becomes a tragic tale, a chilling reminder that some dates are best left uncelebrated, a story that will haunt those who hear it for years to come. Sweet dreams. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling tales. Remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that are true. So the next time you blow out the candles on your birthday cake, remember these stories And be careful what you wish for.